one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Walk across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you go on. Dear, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. One more, open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on. And love will touch us one time and last for a lifetime, and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you one true time. I hold you, and my life will always go on and on and on and on. Yeah, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. One more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and oh, I'm here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that the heart will go on. Yeah, we'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and 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 on, yeah. On and on and on and on and
Her name is Noel. I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour while she rides. She gets into sides, but she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn. Tell me, say, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. No. Her boyfriend's named Dave. He brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he drives and I ride, but he doesn't know who I am. And doesn't give a damn about me. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen
So I'm trying to reclaim an old laptop, see if that'll ever work. You don't show up on any of those. These have been framed terribly.
Do you want me to just move the chair? Would that help?
No, I want you to not be a vampire. No,
I can't help
to,
who I am, Jesse.
I need to do things properly, and then everything will be fine.
I'm over here, right?
You are. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Nailed it.
The old Jesse seat.
This,
Third string.
yeah. Farthest away from me.
Farthest away from John.
Well, also got to keep you away from me. I can't trust myself.
My swarthy body.
Yeah. I don't know if swarthy is the appropriate.
What is swarthy? What is swarthy?
It's a big enough word that no one's gonna question you on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
I know what
I
that
will.
means.
Well,
Life
Jesse
is
will.
a little bit more live.
What does swarthy mean?
It's,
I need to eat this burrito or I'm going to be very stupid for this whole 50 minutes.
I can't wait
oh
to
yeah.
find out. It's
Oh,
not
you
us.
still need to finish, so we don't have to look up swarthy for you. You can keep working on your material.
Swarthy, dark-skinned.
There's the start of it. Yeah.
So
Well,
And sort of distrustful,
You are the
or yeah, it's,
anti-swarth.
yeah.
swarthless.
That'd be a very fun way to be prejudiced. Just be like all these swarthy guys coming into
There they are.
all these
There they-
swarthy
oh, yeah,
dudes.
All
Melony,
these
wow.
swarthy motherfuckers.
I saw a swarthy
This
guy walking
swarthy.
towards me. I crossed the street.
Are we
Don't
live?
trust them. We are, of course we are.
We're
You know
talking
how
about
this works.
We're looking up words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking at bad words.
Swarthy.
I can't be this far in the front. I have anxiety.
You're not that far in the... All right, fine. Do whatever you need. Get yourself comfortable. Everybody?
It's just us.
Yeah. As it always is.
I'm between two white men. I don't know how I feel.
You're... That's all.
Can I not
that-
make that comment?
You may. I do my best. I fucking do my best. But go ahead and point it out whenever I get stuck with... At least it's not 3 bearded white men. Can I at least get that?
Yeah.
These
Hey,
are all smooth boys.
I almost went with goatees, but yeah.
you know.
I'm Jewish. We got that going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Swarthy.
adopted.
Hey.
I'm
That's
from, I'm from the South. Does that do
Wait,
anything
That makes
for
it worse.
which part of the
I think
South?
technically that makes it worse.
Kentucky?
Kentucky. Oh, I set this up and then didn't use it.
Yeah, that's like the border of the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were, we didn't have a side in the
Oh.
war.
That's the racist that can cook.
Are you telling
true.
me Kentucky was a neutral state?
Yeah, it was.
Their only restaurant has a colonel in it. I don't think it's neutral.
We have other
Still.
restaurants besides the chicken one.
Yeah.
The
Well,
chicken one.
Well,
The chicken
being,
one, though.
being the state that invented bourbon, maybe there's some truth to that.
Mm.
Like maybe they were like, we're not picking sides, but if you guys want to come by and drink some whiskey,
We invented.
you can come hang out,
We picked the side with the liver.
Uh-oh. Of course.
or
I knew I
lack
was-
thereof,
Bourbon, the
Oh,
Happy
they died.
Birthday song.
slowly and
Jack
at least
Harlow.
in good spirits.
We invented all those things.
What else did you? Hunter S. Thompson?
Hunter S. Thompson. I went to the same elementary and middle school as him.
Bullshit.
That's true.
That's awesome.
Not at the same time, obviously.
Ah.
I did go to middle school with Jack Harlow. That was that kid.
That's a person.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna
that
say
means.
that's a name that
Yeah.
sounds familiar, but
He's
I have
He's like a white rapper.
Jack.
Oh, the only Jack I know
Alright.
is a kangaroo.
Sure.
Kangaroo Jack.
That little guy. Hey, everybody. Hey, hi. Good to see you guys. First of all, I think I'm getting all settled in. I think we're all settled in. We're on.
You're so well dressed.
It's warm. I have to do something. So during cold times, I look better because I've got nicer clothes for keeping warm.
I feel that.
That's all I've got.
I look more Canadian when it's cold out
Well.
with all the denim.
Oh, sure,
yeah.
sure.
I almost wore a denim shirt.
Yeah. I can't. I'm not going to be able to not address for myself your dangle bangle that you got on the ear.
Yeah. I decided the hat wasn't distracting enough.
Yeah. No, it's already problematic.
I like the accoutrement.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying I don't like it, but it is distracting. Did you have that one made, or is that somebody else's pin? Who's that?
Oh no. This
Or is
was
that just
one I
something?
got off Etsy. This is a
Okay.
Pokemon.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of
An
course.
Eevee evolution to be
Oh,
specific.
now I see it.
Of course
Okay.
it is.
I thought it was one of the new fake Pokemon.
No.
at first.
no.
That I imagined it could be anything but a Pokemon is just foolish on my part.
Truly, yeah.
It's just...
That's why I said
I'll
like not
strangle
real
you.
Pokemon. Wait,
I mean,
what are you gonna strangle me with? The fake Pokemon? I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
I will shove a Garbodor down your throat.
Nobody knows your reference.
I
They
like
stopped paying attention
I like-
generations ago.
I like teasing my brother's stepson that every Pokemon he tells me that doesn't end at Mewtwo. I was like, that's not real. I was like, that's just a fever dream. And he's like, no, I'm telling you, it's a real Pokemon. I don't think so.
See,
Fucking
I have
Bidoof.
I have
Wrong.
autism and no one to hang out with. Pokemon are all I have.
Well, welcome. Well, you're just at the right spot.
Yeah.
Stab comedy show.
Got autism and no one to hang out with?
Yeah.
Welcome to Stab.
Come to a theater next to
So we collect.
a tax collection agency and a pawn shop.
Yeah, you
A
want
lot
to
of my life's
Yeah,
clicking
it's-
together.
you want to hang out with people but still keep your distance. Come to Stab, where most of the things around them aren't open ever.
Do you need a day to like get things done? Well, perfect, because you can go to the pawn store in the morning,
Mhm.
sell some stuff, go to the tax office, make sure everything's in check, and then go do some comedy.
Yeah.
What a day!
Just realized what I've done here. You guys are in the wrong place
No.
somehow. I
Oh
don't
my
know,
Jesse!
It's a whole mess. That's not Milk and that's not Mark.
Jesse.
I know. I'm a failure in so many ways, guys. I don't need that
No.
enumerated right now.
You're beautiful.
I appreciate it. I do. There they are. Those are the appropriate spots for those folk. Let's all banter amongst ourselves while Benton works.
Oh, we
very
can still be working on
diligently.
these?
You can. I mean, we've got.
You shouldn't be.
No, it's hardly a Stab show if somebody isn't still plugging away during the second pre-show.
It's been a while since I've done Stab,
Mhm.
so I forgot what it's like when you don't have an idea for a topic
Yeah.
and you're just kind of spinning your wheels
Yeah.
until you find some dumbass facet of your bit where you're like, I'm just gonna run with it for hopefully 6 or 7 minutes.
Well, that's a lot.
Or you Jesse P. Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too much. I've been listening occasionally to the Stab shows airing on Cuts, KUTZ, LPFM 103.1. No, you laugh. It's true. We're on the radio, the very, very local radio.
I had to look you up on Spotify.
Oh, well,
Well, that's not
yeah.
That's not radio.
kids.
No,
That's not.
you
that's
also wouldn't want to just wait for the 1 hour a week that we're on the radio to get references.
What time?
Yes, Mr. Harshaw.
I have a
yes.
question.
Uh-huh.
Do you care if I eat half a burrito on this stage?
I don't.
Okay.
Worse things have been eaten on the stage.
I kind of
Gotcha.
do, and the fact that I want to see this happen.
Wait.
Well, now I don't want to
Oh,
eat.
so you
Or-
care positively?
Yeah,
I guess
wait.
you can care positively.
When you
Ben,
say
would you-
half burrito, do you mean
Yeah.
hot dog or hamburger style?
No, I'm talking. I have a burrito.
Ben, would you sign this waiver for my Patreon?
No. I have like no blood sugar.
No,
so I
do
needed
it.
to figure
Do
this
it.
out.
All right.
Your burrito is so intriguing that the entire audience has shifted 1 row forward so that they can get a better.
They're in the splash zone now.
100%.
Yeah.
Ben, what kind of
Is that rice? Are those beans? Oh, I wouldn't have known that a row back.
Oh, black or pinto beans, brown or white rice. Which is it gonna be?
Stab comedy. Now with Smell-O-Vision.
Oh man.
Get the cilantro right in
So
there.
is this Chipotle just right down the road? All right. Yes. It's local mom and pop business.
Locally
Chipotle.
sourced
Franchise?
franchise.
Franchise.
I don't know about you, but I
Sofritas.
don't like any part of France being in my country.
Sofritas. Okay. Seems like most people go to France for other reasons.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's a Chipotle while I'm there,
Sure.
Who's to
Yes.
say you can't dance with a burrito under the
Why-
Eiffel Tower?
Isn't
Look.
France like right next door to Spain. Can't you go get?
Jesse, you
Better
know that if you
Spanish.
played Pokemon.
I was in Norway over the summer, and
Yes.
I definitely went to a Burger King based on the fact that they had selected items specifically in Norway labeled
Okay.
as
Okay.
Fiesta Whopper and Fiesta something else. And I went in and I asked, I was like, "What is it?" And they just said, "Well, we just put salsa
Sure.
and a few chips onto that hamburger for you." And I was like, "I'm fucking in.
Well,
You Norwegians are crazy."
you have won me over in a way with sure our local fast foodery might be hot trash here, but in other countries they zazz it up. They've got special items that you won't be able to get anywhere else. I
Why
get it.
is
It's hot trash in another language.
why is Norway the one that did the Fiesta version?
Well, I didn't want to ask.
So I had to ask my friend's wife, like, what's up? Apparently in Norway, there's been for like 30 years just a Friday night taco night. Like that's just like
Okay.
a staple of Norwegian culture, and they
Sure.
like to think
Okay.
that they know burritos and tacos in Mexico. We got California burritos. There was not a single French fry, a single piece of steak, or guacamole in those burritos, and we tried to educate.
Is that a French
It's
fries
just
or in a
California burrito?
Is that,
It's
Yeah.
just actors' dead dreams.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, we tried
Yeah.
explaining this. We were like, "Hey, we're from
I gotta look up
California,
California
and this is not a California burrito. A California burrito has steak and French fries and guacamole, and
Okay.
he just had like quasi carne asada with rice
Quasi
and
asada?
grilled red onions in it." And we were like, "This is not even close." And he was like, "This is how we do it in Norway." We were like, "Well, don't call it a California burrito."
It's California, Norway. Different place.
Oh!
Yeah, not the state you're familiar with.
Right.
So
It's
apparently,
a city.
someone does have an issue with Benton eating a burrito on the stream.
Who is it?
Do I need to put the mic?
I have been asked if we can hide Benton while he eats. I don't know if they're just hungry or they can't stand you digging into a burrito the size of your head.
I say we give Benton 2 minutes. Put 2 minutes on the clock, Jesse.
We had the TOS screen.
That's true. That's true.
The terms of services?
Yeah, I've made one.
I use it for our strip comedy show.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I only use it for the men because they're the only ones that show nipples in a strip comedy show, and I'm pretty sure Twitch TOS is an equal opportunity nipple hater.
Yeah, good.
So we got to cover those up.
I have had to use it to censor the phone case of Tyler Noe from Middle Class Film Class.
Oh, okay. Didn't notice that. There's been some small pants. Yeah, there's been some very tiny dangles.
Can I show my third nipple? How's Twitch deal with that?
We probably
Small.
get all 3 strikes if that happens. Sure, why not? Oh, that'd be wonderful. Oh, it's fine. It's not disrespectful. They've been busy. They've been writing their material. Let Ben. They're a teacher, for Christ's sake. No.
Tell me their address.
Dox them now.
If you cyberbully them on Twitter, there'll be no proof.
All right.
God, that was aggressive.
Oh no. When
Karate chopping over
when
here.
Mark returns, we will begin. Poor wants to know what's in your lap. Probably a visual aid for a bit later, and a tablet. It's a Pac Man, more than likely,
It's a nut.
or
A chestnut.
a Digiman, or a Yu-Gi-Oh. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that you got a? Hey there, you got a Yu-Gi-Oh over there?
Jesse, I can't handle this level of stress. I will have a
You
seizure.
a card captor? You go, what? Are you? You got to tap mana for that one? What are you?
Was that Snatchable? Or Catchable? What were they called? Snatchimals, that's right. One day, Domain Days will come back.
No, hopefully not, because it's the most expensive show
We'll
here.
find
and
a
I
way.
cannot afford that show anymore.
We need some type of
We need a sponsorship.
We're gonna make Domain Daddies blue.
Yes. Anybody want to like
For
find
$8 a month.
sponsorships for each of our shows? We're gonna go back to like old entertainment. We're gonna have the Lucky Strike stab comedy show. Just the the Winston extra thick warm takes. Just we need something.
Look, as soon as we get Stabby on the screen,
Well,
we'll sell figures of them. It's gonna
okay.
go like hotcakes.
All right.
Jesse, I just got a 3D printer. We can make this happen.
Oh shit.
Hey, there's someone who actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You tease me with a 3D printing capability
No,
and
no,
then
no.
never deliver. No,
I'm-
that one does. That one.
I'm currently unemployed and always need things to do.
Oh shit. Well
So
then.
the worst part is my resin printer has a failed print of something I made for Jesse's birthday.
Oh, nice.
It's still sitting there,
Oh, that's good.
just broken.
Failed.
That's
I
literally
haven't cleaned it.
that's
The worst.
the most literal example of the thought that counts.
If you look into the printer, you'll just see a vat of resin with Jesse's face. Just
Oh,
it's like the
Just
Disney
semi-extruded.
tar pits.
that's not good. All right, we're a little past when we would start, but
That's like fifth pre-show, right?
Willie Listen is taking the night off to be safe. Willie may have been exposed. Nobody tested, but let's be safer. Let's be safer than sorry. Let's not get somebody sick before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Not a good look, Mill.
Please.
Not a good gag. Not a fun gag in my place of business. Not the best. Not the best. All right, you guys ready? I don't care. Let's just.
Good.
You're gonna save half that burrito? You did. You powered through half a burrito, much to the dismay of.
Can we have the judges check if that was half the burrito?
We didn't
Yeah.
weigh it beforehand. We
Hold
have
on.
to weigh
You
it
need a
beforehand.
tape measure? Yeah.
We can't eyeball
We
it.
gotta do it by weight. Jesse's right.
Yeah, scientific method, guys.
Also, this is a new pin, so if I start looking like I have a receding hairline, you have to tell me so I can fix it.
Sure.
I'm taking clips of this for my TikTok.
All right. Somebody
This
has to.
matters.
All right. Oh, now we gotta wait for Benton to throw up that burrito because they have a problem.
He's got to keep his figure.
All right. Let's do the gosh darn show,
Oh, I have a
shall
whole
we?
mirror.
Yeah.
Shall we? Is
I'm
everybody all
stoked.
settled in?
I'm so stoked.
Are you?
Yes.
That makes one of us.
All right.
Let's do the program.
Hey, I'm excited for the first half of the show.
24 to
Let's do,
90.
can I start the gut? When I say, can I have a clean break
Yeah.
to start the program?
No.
Let's do the show.
Whenever you're ready.
No, that's not.
24 to
It's not a
92
fun.
hours
It's
ago.
not a fun bit.
Stabs,
It's
team,
not.
comedy.
Now
You
you
know
know
what's
how-
not? You know it's not a fun bit? Continuing to fuck with me.
You know, that's how I feel
I-
every domain daddies.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm entertaining. Shut the fuck
I
up.
learned it from watching you.
All right.
I have two,
Daddy comedy.
I have two fears in life: people
Yeah.
leaving me and stepping on Jesse's toes.
You know,
I'm afraid of those toes
I-
too.
I am always right there. Just this far from losing it completely, and this turning from a comedy club into a crime scene. So if
Yeah.
everybody
Promptly named.
can just reel it the fuck in.
Am I the only goddamn professional here? All right.
I'm wearing a goddamn blazer. Can we? It's probably not a. It's more a sport coat. I don't know. Let's do this. Can we? Let's.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists
Everything's fine.
commissioned
Everything's
3
the best that it's
specific
ever been.
humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
This is Stab, already drooling over next week's Brown and Serve bounty. Let's introduce tonight's panel. Our first panelist is made entirely of right angles. He's the host of Capital Punishment. It's Mark Burg.
Hello.
Our second panelist once dared a lamp to punch him in the face and has regretted it ever since. They're the co-host of Sketchy Friends. It's Milk Surface.
Hi.
Hey there. And our third panelist makes more bad decisions before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. He's an incredible stand-up comedian. It's Benton Harshaw. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, food coma survivor. Welcome to the Stab Show, everyone. Be sure, if you find yourself for some reason near a radio on Saturday nights at 11, to tune in to Cuts LPFM. Curl up with a nice warm beverage and nothing else, and listen to the Stab Show on KUTZ LPFM 103.1 or cutsfm.org. Let's meet tonight's panel. That's not Kim. Oh, I changed everything but that one word. Let's meet tonight's panel. Mark.
Hello.
Hi there. Good to see you.
Jesse, quick question.
Yes.
Why 92 hours?
It was a completely arbitrary number when we typed up that script and sent it over to John Alston.
Not once have I had 92 hours.
I don't think it's ever been more than
12?
maybe 50. You guys act
It
like
just
you're
seems
not.
you have between 24 and 3 days and 20 hours.
Well, yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe. One of these days,
Got to keep you on your toes.
One of these days, I'm gonna deliver them 92 hours early, and somebody is gonna shit their pants and then not start writing until noon the day of the show anyway. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. I was just curious.
Mark.
Yes.
Hi there.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see
It
you.
has been too long.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
I-
my fault too.
Yeah.
It's
well,
a two-way street.
It's true. Fuck you, Mark Burg. No.
Suck my dick lovingly.
Yes. I've never known that feeling. It's always been angrily. Mark, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing. How's capital punishment?
Capital punishment. We're going through a bit of a growing phase.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Humbarger has moved to Hawaii.
Oh.
Yeah. So Justine Lopez is our new
Yes.
co-host.
Yes. I've
She's
seen
doing amazing,
Of course.
and we're actually starting to branch out from Luna's.
Oh.
And I think in January you can find us at Henry's Pub. It used to be Alley Cats on O Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So we're trying to get out, branch out a little bit more.
Sure. Sure. Well, if you ever actually want to do the show like inside a club, just come on down.
Awesome. Done.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll message the guys right now.
No.
And gals.
You had to know there was an open invitation, or maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I'll message them. Thank you. How
Maybe
are
it
you,
was-
Jesse?
Maybe it was that one time that I just rained down a flurry of punches on Damien Harmony.
Yeah, well, he deserved it. Whatever
that
it
never
was.
happened.
What
That never
I've
happened.
had contestants email me separately and like, is Damien a bit much sometimes? Like, yes.
Yeah. It's
No
Damien
problem.
a bit much Harmony. That's, guys,
We love him.
it's
but
part of the
he's-
charm, I guess.
He's
right?
got to know who he is.
Yes. And you have to go in knowing exactly what you're going into, and that's
Yeah.
Damien Harmony.
Exactly. No problem.
No, he's a wonderful gent
Yes.
with way too much knowledge on very specific subjects.
And just happens to be a bit much sometimes.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah.
Just sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just I don't know why I'm Mickey Mouse now. Sometimes it just happens, you know.
Well, good that you've now got a second location, but we love Luna's, so
Yeah, we all do.
so
But sometimes you got to branch out.
that's true. Like we did. We were Luna's, and then we got our own place because we couldn't handle it. Too much. Too much salsa.
Too much. It was just lines going down the block going,
Oh.
we can't wait to get into Stab.
Oh, yeah.
My coworkers showing up and then leaving halfway through the show.
Is this the view? What is happening? You
We're
guys
trying to get down the. I haven't seen Mark Burg in a while.
just talking vague shit on
No,
local menus
no.
and people.
Some of these were
No, we
real.
love Luna's.
We love Luna's. Sometimes Damien's a bit much. The last time I remember being on Stab, my drunk coworkers showed up halfway through the show, made a racket for like 10 minutes, and then left. And then the best part was after the show, it turned out they just went to Simon's, and they came back like, oh, we missed the show. I'm sorry. Just
Yeah.
like, no, we all saw you.
It was.
We were at
It
Luna's.
was a lovely time.
Anyway,
Well, good to see you, Mark.
see you, sir.
Good to see you. Tell Damien kisses. I don't know. Milk.
Yeah.
Milk Surface. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
We're just gonna keep talking very, very high. How are things in the milk empire? You got an infomercial. You got Sketch Friends. You got various other projects.
Yeah.
How are things going?
Good.
Yeah.
A lot of changes happening. Domain Daddy should be coming back. Going to branch it out to online, so we have a lot of exciting guests coming in.
Oh man.
Going to force Melony Ford, McRib, Frankie into it more often.
Okay.
Nympho,
They were already on it like half the time. You can't have them more often.
Yeah, yeah. Nymphomercial was in a hiatus because I had a penis, which is a psychogenic, non-epileptic seizure. It's coming back. Got
Not
a
the seizure
really,
of the show.
Yeah, got a really cool guest coming up, and our 100th episode soon.
Oh.
And then, what other podcast do I do?
No,
There's another
no.
one. Oh, Radio Flom.
Yes.
That's coming together.
Oh,
I
good.
get emails harassing me daily to make sure things are happening. So, yeah.
Well, good. I guess. People want more milk.
Yeah.
So that's. There's
They're
no other way
begging
to
for
say
it.
it. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Well, and you're going to be doing a lot more around here as well. Not that you're already not doing a lot around here.
Yeah,
but
we might start some other projects we've
so
talked
many
about.
projects. So many projects.
Oh, I'm even TikToking now.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's mostly about depression.
Sure.
Or drinks.
Yeah. Isn't that like a third of TikTok?
Yeah, actually.
No, that's as far as I've seen. That's Instagram.
No, most of my TikTok is just, you have autism. So that's been a fun learning experience.
All right. That's how you learned?
Yeah. No, actually, okay. The thing is
Okay.
it was during an episode of Nymphomercial, and we're talking about a lot of stuff from our past. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, I think I have autism. And everyone in the room was like, yeah. You're just now figuring this out?
Always the last to know.
Yeah, and then I asked all my autistic friends, and they go, oh, you didn't know?
See, in the old days, you just bring your kid down to the train yard. If he gets a boner, he's autistic.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That was the only way you ever knew.
That
problem
was
was
the real test.
in my hometown, the railroad is also where all the pornography was dumped, so it was
Well,
hard to tell.
That's not just your town.
That's the second test. Bring them
Okay.
to a sex shop and see if they don't get a boner.
Yeah.
No, if you in your if
You're actually really on track right now. So.
So what if it's a sex shop at the train yard?
Then everyone gets railed.
Is that a double blind?
Schrodinger's boner.
Schrodinger's autism.
yeah.
The cat could not have autism or have autism at the same time. That's
Oh.
the probability wave.
The thing
Actually,
is-
fun fact,
the thing
cats
is-
can't have autism. I looked it up. They
Oh.
can have Down syndrome, though.
Okay.
And it will show up in taxidermy. Anyways,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. The thing is,
Why do you know that?
the thing is, you called that a fun fact. So let's let's move on. Thank you, Milk. Good to have you.
Oh,
as
good to be
always.
here.
Good to have you back in town.
Yeah.
Benton,
Yeah.
finish it up.
What do you mean finish? Ask me why do I get the
trying to-
clinical?
Because you're
Ask him
actually still
questions.
working. Hey, Benton,
I'm
how
not
are you?
actually.
He might be trying to hack into the Twitter mainframe right now.
Hey, I would only know if he dramatically turned to me, lowered his glasses, and said, "I'm in."
Ask me about my life.
I am. I'm in the process of it. How are you, Benton?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
Are you?
I'm not autistic.
Well, that you know.
Well, I think I think I know.
Well,
That's what we do tonight. Just test me for autism
yes.
instead of do
The show is stopping down. We're all going to take whatever online test we need to.
That's actually the whole point of stab.
There's too many
Yeah.
tests for that. But I'm
We're just gonna
good.
Look at trains.
I'm very tired.
Yeah?
Sleepy. I've been on. I have a lot of shows this week,
Oh.
so I've been
Well, humble brag.
not humble. They're not great shows.
Okay.
They're not good. They're not things are going well shows.
Okay.
This
Well-
is the best one, right?
That's
He
not,
needs this.
that's not what he said.
Were
That's
you
not
able
what
to
he
rebook that gig at the old folks' home?
Which one?
I don't know. I was
You
just
had to be more
listening to a stab.
I do
Yeah.
play a lot of old folks homes.
I was listening to that one recently as well.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you what you're up to, but it sounds like you're very busy. So you're up to a lot
Yeah, and
and
just,
hating all of it.
just
apparently.
enjoying life.
well,
I went
good.
fly fishing recently.
Yes,
That was
yes,
very fun.
I've heard. You're
And, yeah, that's about it. Dating somewhat
Oh,
here and there. That's
well.
been first
Do
time,
tell, Ben.
first time
Oh.
I've casually dated in my life, so that's been kind of weird.
Oh,
But
nice.
kind of learning what that is.
Most people say they're dating someone. You said somewhat.
He's going out on dates.
Dating someone.
With what?
Attempting to date,
You know,
dating,
dabbling
You're
in
going
the
out on
dates.
dates.
Okay.
going out on,
I thought that was code.
Date dabbles.
feel like this is turning into a Seinfeld episode. So you went on a date.
Bow, ba-dum, bow.
All right,
We
we will
were
not.
autistic. I haven't
Jerry,
seen
I really
Seinfeld.
want to say this word.
We
I'm
will
trying
not.
to say I casually dated her.
Jerry, these swarthy guys were coming up to me.
It's getting out of control. I need to get this back on.
Someone's gonna Google that word.
Yeah, we're going to get copyrighted.
Back on these sexy, sexy rails. Let's get into the actual program. A little leisurely. Again, no 8 o'clock, so we can stretch our legs and explore everything. Segment 1 is reorganization. This week, partially by special request, and partly because this panel looks to be comprised entirely of 14-year-old boys. This week's reorganization is Pokemon. Apparently, a new game is coming out, and cards are being stolen from Target pegs like every 15 minutes. So apparently these pocket monsters just aren't gonna go away. So we might as well address them. And instead of the multi-billion-dollar multimedia empire that we understand Pokemon to be, how about you tell me who or what else Pokemon might stand for or represent to you? Mark Burg, what's your Pokemon?
Hey, you! Yeah, you!
Hmm?
Do you or someone you know have an undying love for these little creatures known as Pokemon or pocket monsters and just cannot stop showing them off to everybody? Well, then do we have a new corporately sponsored item for you? Now introducing the must-have app, Pokemon Go! Whether you're being stared at intently on the bus, notice a fella lurking around the playground from a safe 500-yard distance, or simply want to tarnish someone's reputation, labeling someone's pocket monster is just a single click away. With Pokemon Go, you can instantly tag as someone as being a Pokemon and classify their pocket monster, whether it be creep, stalker, or the classic pedophile.
Sure.
Now everyone with the Pokemon Go app will be notified when a newly appointed pocket poker is within their vicinity by emitting a high-frequency, piercing shriek which grows louder as the Pokemon draws closer. In the modern age, we can never be too sure when someone is simply just staring off into space or mentally preparing to challenge you with their pocket monster. So download Pokemon Go today! Pokemon Go! From the makers of Hitler Finder.
If I had a nickel,
You could
For-
keep Stab open.
yeah, just one more month. One more month, guys. No, if I had a nickel for every stab show that started with pedophiles, then I could keep the theater open. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I don't mean that.
No, thank you.
Well, thank you. No.
I'm working with what you gave me.
Sure.
Sure, just not good.
No. Good stuff, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good to have you back.
Not gonna invite him back.
How many was it? How many years was it last time? All right. Double it. No. Good to have you, Mark. Milk. You specifically requested a Pokemon themed prompt. Unfortunately, I hadn't already written stuff, so I was able to give it to you. Did you make an acronym out of it? Unlike somebody else?
Yeah.
Let's hear you.
Wait, hold on. I want to. We got time because Willie's not doing a show
Sure.
tonight. Now I know reorganization is normally for an acronym.
It is.
Pokemon is not an acronym.
That's
though.
true.
So I thought I'd go with what if the whole company was reorganized into something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See.
The instructions for the prompt do say
No. It's just who or what else does Pokemon represent to you? So, Mark Burg, I'll allow it. I'm picking that flag up. We're playing on.
In most cases, if it was an actual acronym, I would do it. But an acronym is something like the word scuba or laser.
Sure.
most of them are initialisms anyways you do on the show.
Yeah, it's a difference between...
No, I've gotten us back to actual acronyms. John veered way off the path.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you have a right to be upset because most people confuse acronyms and abbreviations. They are not the same thing.
Not.
Abbreviations are like dumbass like little PMP you see behind someone's name in an email string, where an acronym is an actual word. Like SCUBA stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
And the one time I give you something a little more abstract, you got to jump on it, Mark Burg.
No, I like the idea of like you can invade someone's phone and call them a pedophile.
Sure, you like that? Okay.
Inside the
You
all
want to be a pedophile,
now.
Jesse?
Oh shit, no.
I'm writing the app right now.
Oh, okay. Excellent idea, Mark
Right,
Burg.
anyway.
I'll back you. I've got
No.
like 5 cents because you just mentioned pedophile again.
I'll just shut up.
inside the alt comedy studio. Just talking shop.
Yeah. This is gonna be a hour and a half episode that I'm gonna have to somehow wrangle back into 40 minutes of content.
No, I'll be quiet from here on out.
You're fine, Mark. You're wonderful. I give people too hard a time. Thank you, Mark. Oh, human contact. Milk. Let's move forward, shall we? We're 1/15 of the way into the show. We need to pick up the pace. Milk, hi there. What
Hi.
have you in the way of either straight up Pokemon or POKEMO? And just do something.
Yeah, no, thanks, Jesse. Thanks for having me on.
Yes.
Everyone, my name's Milk Surface. You may know me from this episode of Stad. How are you doing tonight? Doing good? Enjoying the show? It's been great so far. More pedophilia than I expected, but not bad.
No.
Me?
Not that I
I
expected.
fucking hate it. You know why? Today is November 18th, the day I chose to live towards. I had a gun in my mouth and I pulled it out knowing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were coming out. But you know what else I have? I have a powerful, opulent, kingly, employing monster
Ah.
named Jesse P. Jones, keeping me away from my Fuecoco and the adventures we could be having in the Paldea region, discovering regional variants, new species, some of whom have convergently evolved into similar older species, as well as paradox Pokemon, a mystery yet to be unraveled. In the first truly open world Pokemon game, kicking off Generation 9 on my Pokemon Scarlet and Violet OLED Switch. But no, I'm here at a fucking comedy show.
It was a Pokemon.
So yeah,
joke.
that's my Pokemon.
Okay. All right.
Is it really the 9th generation?
Yeah.
Can I say something? You make a lot of loud noises for someone that claims to be autistic.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why it took a while.
All right. Well, if I counted that correctly,
The acronym was like
No.
half and half,
yeah,
right? Does that work?
That was a POKEM.
No, monster. I can't.
Well,
I
Again,
acronymed the first half.
I'm calling it 0 for 2.
Abbreviation.
We're 0 for 2. Benton, do something that has no relation to what you were asked to do, and give us your whatever the fuck.
I didn't do it well, but I did the
Okay.
thing.
All right.
This is the least written prompt of all mine,
All right.
but I'll do a funny voice to make up for it.
Oh, that's always the way.
So there's the world. So it's in the world of Pokemon,
Okay.
and you open a website on a web page and a little Pokedex. Guy pops up and he looks like Crocodile Dundee with like red hair, and clearly you can see nipple rings underneath like a loose vest.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oi, howdy! Welcome to my website. I'm Paulie McPhillips, big game hunter. I also run a pop-up auto body shop, and click on this link if you're interested in that. But this is my boutique big game meat website. If you sign up for Paulie McPhillips' big game meat package, I ship you slices of the finest supreme cartoon multicolored meat that's ever hit the market. We're running a new special, the Pokemon. Pokemon offered killed every Mondays on necessity." That's an acronym.
Yeah, it is.
I did an acronym.
You did.
Does
Good
that
for
make
you.
you happy, Jesse?
Oh, it's good thing there's a table in front of me.
I hunt Pikachus, Bidoofs, Charmeleons, the occasional Magikarp. Hunting these animals is difficult in the wild. There are usually lots of kids trying to teach them tricks and whatnot. But sometimes when the Pokemon run away, it's the perfect time to shoot them.
Sure.
Or sometimes I catch them like the kids with the Pokeball, and then I take the ball and I put it on the ground, and then I shoot the ball.
Yeah.
My brother, Professor Oak, isn't very supportive of my activities. He's a vegan or some shit. But if you're interested in such a deal, and sizzling sides of Magikarp, or Venusaur sausage, or Blastoise, insert meat name here, then sign up for Paulie McPhillips' Big Game Hunter. And then flashes, air horns. Because that's meat in that world, right? It has to be Pokemon. Because there's not like a field of cat. You never see a field of
Probably
cows.
like predominantly Tauruses.
Yeah, because there are like deer and.
Does seem like Milk has that information.
So as of Generation 7, they just came right out. They're like, oh yeah, they fucking eat the hell out of these things.
Okay.
Wow.
Like every Pokedex entry was like, oh, this thing that looks like a fruit, smells good, people eat it. That crab, its arms falls off, people eat it. Like everything was in there. They're like, this best friend of yours, they'll just eat that whole and it hurts.
Yeah. It's like the people of the Johto region believe that Pikachu testicles increase fertility.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me they don't?
Yes. Never worked for me.
You got to get them freshly ground.
Yeah, you gotta stop buying from the gas station.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only place I get my Pikachu testicles. They're in blister packs. This little a pill that's way too big. It's just... All right, guys. Holy shit. It's almost 7:30, and we're getting into segment 2. It's a good thing Willie might be sick. No, it's not. It's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Settle down. Segment 2. It's bootlegging. And sticking in the video game theme, what genre is more ripe for bootlegging than video games? Really, when you think about it, all games are just more elaborately realized circles seeking different varieties of power pellets to slay thematically varying ghosts. Just like movies and TV and holidays or whichever else we've knocked off in the past, the key to video game success is just making something slightly different than something already making money. And if you're lucky, your life's work won't be buried in a Nevada landfill. So in this edition of Bootleg It, you're tasked with taking these world-renowned successful properties and giving us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg version of each of them. So let's get started with our number one example there. We go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. You know, your standard segment 2 fare. Mark Burg, let's hear your knockoff Pac Man.
Tired of the old standard yellow 3/4 circle eats pellets and chases ghosts? Well, now try 6 Pac Man on Steam. In this adventure, instead of eating stale marshmallow pellets, you'll seek out 6 or more beers in each level and run from your ghosts and demons. Failing marriages, mounting debt, crippling addiction, you'll drink them all out of existence. Drink enough beers to ensure that you gain the strength to tell your children that they're a disappointment. Find the 5th of vodka to unlock unhinged mode, and let all your neighbors know exactly what you really think of them at the block party. 6 Pac Man! Buy it today.
Nice.
Jesse, I didn't know you started in a video game.
Well, come on. Come on. No, I've scrolled deep into the Steam archives looking for games to play on Mondays. Very surprised I haven't stumbled upon that. It's just right
out
there.
there.
It's just right there.
Yeah.
It's just easy enough to roll out. Thank you, Mark. Milk, hi. What have you in way of a bootleg Pac-Man?
Hey there, young hip kids. I just got an email from my mom, and she bought me Pac Man. Sometime. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Sometime later. Mom. No, Mom. This isn't Namco's Pac Man. This is Pac-Emon? No. You don't understand. It's not even the same kind of game, you old yellow liver spotted full of a mother that gave up her dreams to raise me. This is a glitchy mess of monsters and motorcycles. There's not even a single ghost in here. No! No! It's more than just a game, Mom. It's a medium in which I build a community with my friends and potential suitors. You think Rebecca's gonna kiss me at prom if I haven't eaten the cherries in the cave? Think Todd will let me on the team if these hands haven't fimbled a joystick to gobble up power pellets? Now, why are you laughing? I've never even seen you express joy since Dad left, and this makes you happy? Mocking me when I fail amongst my peers? I'll never get in the posse now. No, don't laugh!
Pack posse. Yeah. You got.
Is your mom Miss Pac Man? You call me Yellow.
Just looks like your dad with a bow.
That's the future liberals want.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For disclaimers reasons, I am trans. I can't make that.
Thank you, Milk.
We need a little ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, just all the ways that everything that everybody says here is okay for them to say.
Got trans and a Jew on the panel. We're set.
Yeah,
We can do anything.
so many bases covered. Benton, how about a Pac Man from you?
Cool. It's an off-brand video game. It's called Whack Man, and it's a video game where the Pac Man character, it's Pac Man, but instead of Pac Man, it's like a Freedom Riders / like kind of Blindside style teacher chasing inner city kids around the screen, trying to teach them that Shakespeare's cool through the power of rap. It's Whack Man, and you power up every time you run over a little like floating liberal arts degree, and that's you can get him. You can teach him.
Oh, nice.
You can make him a linebacker.
Yeah. You're going to change lives. You're going to teach them math. There's just so many so many things. Sorry, my reference goes back farther.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a competition.
Over summer.
Yeah.
We'll be doing other things.
Thank you, Benton. Thank you. It's a very uplifting game. It's confusing, but it's uplifting.
and racist.
Oh, yeah. It's always racist. It's always racist. Except when you teach them math.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Hidden Figures? What is that? That movie?
No, what was the
I know there's Freedom Riders and The Blind Side.
yeah, I can't remember. It was Edward James. No, it wasn't Edward James. Almost.
But
It was,
how do I teach these kids?
Okay,
No,
now we've
all
gone
right.
too
So,
far.
I don't even know anything about this conversation. I'm too not racist.
you're nailing it.
The math teacher teaches inter-school students how to do calculus over summer.
Yeah.
Miss Frizz?
I can't remember.
No,
You
what's
know
it
what?
called?
Moving on. We'll remember it as it comes.
All right.
It's I can't remember. It's something.
We'll Google it
I
later.
have to have my reference at the ready rather than just flinging it out there and pretending other people know. Mark, hi.
Hello.
Let's fucking pick up the
Let's
pace.
keep going.
Second time around, let's all hear from you guys, starting with Mark Burg. Your bootleg Grand Theft Autos. Oh, I spelled it Audo. I'm not sure what happened there.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, guys.
Looking for your spiritual successful to the highly successful Grand Theft Auto series? Well, then look no further than petty larceny. Well, you'll be tasked to rob a store, but ensure that you don't steal more than $950 of merchandise at a time. So can you get into that dressing room with those 6 pairs of pants and put them all at the same time and walk right out the door? Give it a try. And can you avoid lengthy jail time?
Yes.
I'd play this. The concept of having to stay under while also stealing the most expensive stuff you can.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Yeah. Teaches you math. Milk, your bootleg Grand Theft Auto.
Has your car been stolen? Your tiger fondled? Your Pokemon murdered? Your sexual favors exploited? Let the law be on your side in the 2024 text-based law simulator releasing on the Fairchild Channel F. Grand Theft Undo.
Okay.
My reference older.
Well, maybe. Just don't fondle my tiger. Don't. Benton, Hi.
Hello.
What do you have in way of a Grand Theft Auto bootleg?
Grand Theft Catalytic Converter.
Mm-hmm.
So you play as a meth head in the city of San Andreas, and the goal of the game is you're trying to buy a full set of dental implants through stealing catalytic converters. You never drive the cars, but you get to go under them. Also, you can't kill the hookers because in the game you are a hooker that characters from GTA use.
Yeah. I don't know why that isn't an expansion like GTA Online. Like, actually, stealing catalytic converters from online players, the cars that they put work into.
We
Well,
both just went with DLC for Grand Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
exactly.
Well, there's no Priuses in Grand Theft Auto.
Well,
you can't steal a Prius.
The life and times of catalytic converter stealing Craig.
Yeah.
It'd be a hot seller.
Again, I would buy that. Mark, let's begin to finish up our tour through Bootleg It. And hear your bootleg Minecraft.
When Minecraft begins to lose its edge, it's time to step up the challenge meter and move on over to the coal mines of West Virginia. Well, you'll play as an 8-year-old boy who's just trying to help his family earn a living wage by helping squeeze into tight spaces and telling the adults whether or not the area you just found is safe or not. Try it today and survive the black lung.
No, you won't, though. That's the problem. That's why it's so sad.
My history is not your humor, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. It's reality.
Yeah, I know. I don't mean to make fun of something that happened 100 years ago.
Well, you don't know.
But
that,
I did.
You don't know that Benton wasn't crawling around in little coal mine crevices before he got here?
I don't have black lung because that's problematic. I don't.
Yes. Moving quickly on. Milk? Hey, buddy. Hey.
Hey.
Well, let's hear your bootleg Minecraft.
11:45 p.m. Slack mail. We need to turn a profit ASAP. We'll report in the morning. 1:08 a.m. Discord post. Grimy, you play the new Pokemon? Wanna be a VC about it? Miss you. 1:09 a.m. Discord post deleted. 1:27 a.m. Discord post. You won't see that kind of self-burn on Mastodon. LOL. Rolling crying emoji. 1:34 a.m. Discord post deleted. 8:06 a.m. Slack mail. Meeting about the new direction later this morning. 3:37 p.m. tweet. Introducing Craft Mind. Mind explosion emoji. 3:37 p.m. tweet. These kids need to touch grass, get dirt under their nails, dig holes. 3:44 p.m. tweet. Holes all the way to the other cities. Put cement in those holes. Drive cars and traffic through those holes and tunnels underground. Charge them with tolls. 8:04 p.m. Retweets previous tweets. 11:46 p.m. Tweet. First 48,000 kids to sign up get free Bitcoin emeralds. 11:47 p.m. tweet. I'm ruined. 11:52 p.m. Twitter deleted.
All right.
What a tale.
Yeah. We went on a journey.
It was an odyssey.
Yeah. Most of which I did not understand.
It's mostly boring.
Huh?
Like about the Boring Company.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Digging into
Yeah.
the earth.
No, we get that now.
You're too old and not dabbing and Fortniting to get my Minecraft references.
I don't get it either. The other side of the spectrum.
See, that's probably you're too young.
Yeah. We got to find that sweet spot.
You're too neurotypical.
I'm not. Listen. My entire life
I
telling
can't.
people I'm not autistic.
I saw the sign.
It opened up your Benton.
Opened up your eyes and took
Yeah.
away from eye contact.
Yeah. We're not tying Ace of Base into your autism. I don't know what's going on.
Go on, tell your non-tism joke.
Just call it non-tism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a sick Non-autistic burn.
All you gotta do is say my name,
Non-autistic.
Jesse. I'll start.
Benton, please, let's hear your bootleg Minecraft.
Strip Minecraft.
Sure.
Not as sexy as it sounds. You play as a child worker in Uganda getting cobalt so that Apple can release the new iPhone 16. The game can only be played on hard mode, and it's coming to the App Store soon.
Foreboding.
See, that's a current tragedy, Mark.
Yeah. Well, we like to bookend our tragedies around here.
I wasn't just trying to make the light of like actual child labor.
I talked about the death of Twitter. Mine's the biggest tragedy.
Oh no, not the social media, the one social media I've never had.
I know.
We know you're not autistic.
I would feel worse if I'd spent any time there. Segment 3. Let's keep moving. We're almost halfway there. Can you believe it? Segment 3. It's versus v versus. You guys have done most of the other segment 3s too recently. Even you, Mark. So we had to dig deep into the verses where we don't usually go. We all know the cliche. Extended family, all come together for Thanksgiving. Crazy relatives that you never talk to. All just spoiling to continue their once-a-year argument with some cousin or uncle or something that they're long ago blocked on Facebook for obvious reasons. What we're saying is that this holiday, above most others, really makes for prime pointless fighting. And that kind of makes the dry-ass turkey seem completely not worth it. So, in that spirit, we give you versus v versus, where you're presented with a confrontation between two combatants and asked to give us the results of this dinner table-worthy brawl. So go on! Give us a rundown of how these fights go in your mind. Mark Burg!
Yes.
You got the most fantastical one. So,
Yeah.
No, yours, Ben, was the most grounded in reality.
It was profiling. That's what it was.
So we get less and less fantastical, and more just sad.
Was this life?
Yes. Mark Burg. Hey, who would win, in your guesstimation, in a fight between a coin purse full of losing raffle tickets with delusions of grandeur versus a stack of unredeemed mail-in rebates with imposter syndrome?
I'm gonna do my best Howard Cosell voice, and
right.
we'll see where this voice evolves.
Please.
Welcome back to Friday night items forgotten in a purse fight night, where tonight our combatants are a purse full of losing raffle tickets with delusions of grandeur versus a stack of unredeemed mail-in rebates with imposter syndrome. Let me tell you, folks, this has been the most anticipated fight night of the year since the Paul brothers fought a bag of trash with boxing gloves duct taped to it. These champion fighters have been training for longer than they could have anticipated for this event this evening. In the red corner, we have the losing raffle tickets with delusions of grandeur with a record of 0-10, but believe that record should be 10-0 based on favoritism and prior judgments. The unredeemed mail-in rebates with imposter syndrome are making their star debut tonight with a record of 0-0 in the ring, weighing in at nearly 8 grams. While that may seem like an advantage on the part of the rebates, they often undersell themselves as being less than valued or a chore. Definitely need to get those rebates sent into therapy so it begins to know its own self-worth. But anything can happen tonight in the ring. So let's get down ringside and see how the fight shakes out. Well, it looks like the raffle tickets are making quite the entrance. Really trying to pump up the audience tonight, waving its arms up and down in an attempt to get the audience on their feet. But unfortunately, the audience has already heard the raffle pull and know that the raffle ticket has less than face value to it at this point. Ooh, and someone has thrown a loose ping pong ball at the raffle tickets. Ooh, the tickets did not like that one, and it's attempting to scale the barrier. I don't know where this voice is going.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, it looks like the mail-in rebates are having trouble making it out to the ring. They're just standing in the green room while their coach is letting them know that they could be worth something if they just sent it in. But the mail-in rebate just keeps shaking its head and saying that they're a fraud and they don't deserve to be here. But the coach is grabbing the return envelope and the stamps, and the rebates are making a dash to the ring. It looks like we have a fight on our hands tonight, folks. Down here at ringside, the fighters are getting ready to duke it out. It's an 8-round match this evening. The gloves has touched, and there's the bell. Ooh! And the losing raffle tickets with delusions of grandeur immediately put their arms down in motion for the mail-in rebates to come and take a free swing at them. This is a potential free hit for the mail-in rebates. But now the rebates are looking like they're contemplating if they even know how to throw a punch correctly. Just looking at their gloves back and forth like they don't even know what the boxing gloves are for even more. The losing raffle tickets are laughing and trying to do what appears to be a moonwalk across the ring. Seems pretty clear to me that the losing raffle tickets already thinks that they have this match won and it's been decided. The mail-in rebates are back in their corner, telling themselves that they could do it if they just concentrate a little bit, and appear to be doing some light shadow boxing. Left jab, right jab, uppercut. We've seen those moves before. He's unlocking the basic combos, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of round 1 with 0 punches landed to 0 punches attempted. I don't even know if this round is going to come down to the judges. This is unprecedented, folks. Oh my goodness. And here we go. Round 2. Anything is possible. There's 2 pages of this. Strap in. The mail-in rebates are looking a little more confident, and that's a good sign because instead of squaring up, it looks like the losing raffle tickets are instead attempting to get the crowd back on their side by trying to get them to participate in the electric slide. I have no idea if that's even gonna work, but that's just the kind of gutsiness we like to see here at Forgotten Items in a Purse Arena. The mail-in rebates are actually looking like they're beginning to take offense by this sort of chicanery and is taking the plastic cellophane off of the window of the return envelope. And oh my goodness! The mail-in rebates have thrown the cellophane of the return envelope over the losing raffle ticket's face and got it in a stranglehold. Never in my 3 days of fictional boxing announcing have I ever seen tactics such as these. The losing raffle tickets are flailing their arms around wildly, and oh my goodness, they're going down. The ref called the match. The mail-in rebate with imposter syndrome have won, and the raffle tickets aren't getting up. Oh my good, no.
Oh no.
The medics are rushing up towards the stage, and the mail-in rebates are taking off. What? They're sticking stamps onto the return envelope, and they're running toward the exit, and oh my goodness, they found the mailbox outside. What are they gonna, oh my gosh, they're shoving themselves into the envelope and throwing themselves inside. What an ending! The mail-in rebates have self-mailed them back to the company. I don't even know if we can forcefully remove them from the mailbox, because that's a felony by all accounts. You can't just take mail out of a mailbox. And the judges are looking amongst themselves and just shrugging one after the other. None of them know what to do anymore. I don't know who the winner of this fight is, but I can assure you that we all definitely wasted our time here this evening. That's it.
Oh, that's it. That's it. All right. Whew, truer words never spoken. Man, I feel like I'm an accessory now. That's
I was gonna write a whole part about everybody in the arena was an accessory for not helping.
Yeah. Somebody get the cellophane off of them! Can't you see they're dying?
So, I like how Mark has 2 voices. His voice and then his voice, but louder.
Yeah, well, I started with a fake voice, or with a real person.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know where it's going to devolve.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You can't expect an impression that you haven't really like nailed for years to stick around through a page and a half of 10-point single-spaced screaming.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been tough. You would have hurt your voice.
That was, yeah.
would've
So
hurt
so
your
what of Howard Cosell?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure he was used to it by then. Thank you, Mark. Oh, now I feel bad. These raffle tickets, they didn't deserve that. They were kind of a dick, but then, all right, well, I'm a gentle soul. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Milk. This makes only slightly more sense than the last one, but only slightly. Milk, let's hear who would win in a fight between a gravy boat full of fire ants versus a butterbell covered in mosquitoes.
I had to Google Butterbell.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
A lot of people didn't know what it was
Yeah.
when I told them I had this prompt. The superior form of butter holding.
Apparently.
Hi, I'm Johnny Sapp, and welcome back to the Bug Trap. Today, we got quite the contestants for you. We've got a gravy boat full of fire ants and a butterbell covered in mosquitoes, and we've got quite the field for them to fight on. Look at this spread. It's a full Thanksgiving dinner, just in time for the holidays. But before we get to the action, let me tell you a little bit of facts. We'll start with the ants. They make look small, weak, and delicate like my wife Chantel's hands, who helped me craft this lovely dinner, but they are strong and they can cause so much emotion, so much damage. Next, we've got some mosquitoes in a butterbell. I used to be a chump that didn't even use a butterbell, but the smartest woman I ever met told me about it, and it's changed my life for the best. Unfortunately, that might be the only part that sticks around. Let's get things ready. We're going to just start them up, put a line there, just watch them go, and
oh no. Oh,
I don't have a script. I don't have a wife anymore. This was our dinner. I've lost everything for this fucking show. You're watching this. For one, fights are just cruel, but these are bugs. They can't feel it. They have no ambition to fight. Why are you here? I get the money, and since the accident, I couldn't work, and I thought this was the only way I could support a family. I thought this was how I make myself worth it, so Chantel will stay, but now she's gone. Like and subscribe.
Sure. I don't know if we got just cast for the 9 o'clock showing up now. We got people. Hi there. Hi.
They got real somber real quick. Real quick.
When I was working on this prompt, I started and go, uh-oh, a content creator losing everything to keep making content just because people enjoy it and it changes their life for the better but ruins them. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah. No.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
That happens.
Love you.
Appreciate it.
I'll never leave you.
This is... Why do I still do this? Benton! Oh, no. Well, I was going to say, take us away from all this, but then I remembered what I gave you.
Yeah, you might have to put a different name on this, so people can't Google find this one.
This is a completely fictional. Could be anybody.
Oh, I'm serious. You're gonna put my other name on there.
All right. Well, Blandford hard shell. Let's hear. Who would win in this? Completely, it could be. It's whimsical. It's whimsical. It could be
fictional,
related to anything, not at all related to any person, living or dead. Benton Harshaw. Who would win in a fight
My name is Ben Locke tonight.
Who would win in a fight between a classroom full of middle schoolers and your sense of self-worth?
All right. The weigh-in. You show up in what you think is your best shirt, with the attendance sheets, a red-eye coffee, ready to teach the young minds of America. The middle schoolers show up, their hands red with talkie dust, their parents telling them they can be anything they want, oversized phones fully charged, ready to call you Mr. Gay Pants for 50 minutes. They take a swing at you during the weigh-in. You can't do shit because of laws, you guess. First round, entering the ring. The kids immediately ask if they can go to the bathroom. You say no. You're not allowed to go in the first 10 minutes. They roll their eyes at the referee, who's a middle-aged Hispanic janitor who you've only ever heard say, adios mio. He counts the round in. The middle schoolers start off with a left jab, and by telling you that garbage men make more than teachers, they've checked. You dodge left and say, yes, but this job is rewarding because I get to make a difference on society. The middle schoolers throw a right hook and say, that's gay. That somehow wins the argument. Middle schoolers take first round. Second round. Before the round starts, the coaches give pep talks. In the middle schoolers' corner, their parents whisper in the ear of someone who has an attention span of 10 seconds so they could be president next year if they wanted to. In your corner, the principal is telling you that teachers at the school have to start buying their own toilet paper. Second round starts. You start a roundhouse with a roundhouse kick and by pulling up a documentary on Colonial Williamsburg. The kids duck and ask, why do we have to learn this stuff anyway? You step back, parry, and say, to prepare you for college. And they say college is gay. They win the second round, too. Third round, you try and give a quiz. The kids say, is it a quiz about whether you're gay or not? You go, I feel like I'm going to send you to the office. And it's like, oh, that gay office you go to? And you go, I really feel like you're overplaying it. And they don't listen. They just keep saying it and saying it and saying it. And for some reason, it works every single time. And that's it. That's it for Ben Locke's comedy bit.
Yeah, completely fictional. It's there's no way a world like that could exist, guys. This is fantasy. Sorry, Ben.
It's not the honors courses, I'll tell you that. They sit in their seats, do their work.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Good old Gen Pop middle school. Ugh. Hey, we're only 3/5 of the way through this.
Almost there.
Yeah, Segment 4, it's dating profiles. Very, very short dating profiles. No,
Pretty short.
As long as they need to be.
Not a page and a half.
Dating is a thing. People do it, like, every day. If they didn't, why would there be restaurants or miniature golf? So, if you need to find a complete stranger out there to enjoy some light entertainment with and then fondle, with consent, of course, why not put together a dating profile? Fling it into the void and see what returns with it clutched in its maw. In Dating Profile, your job is to give us the dating profiles of the following people, places, or dating profiles. Searching for love. I just realized I said dating profiles a lot in the intro to this, so now I'm accentuating it.
That's okay.
Is there something you're trying to tell us?
No, really, except that I hope you've written a dating profile. Beyond that, nothing. Mark Burg, let's hear your dating profile for internet stock tips.
What's up, babe? You looking to catch some D's? And by D's, I mean dollars. Well, you found your alpha. Want to sail the high seas on an exclusive yacht? I mean, it's my dad's, but I can borrow it whenever I want. Like, need reservations for that place you like, but it's always booked out 6 months? Psh, did you hear me mention earlier who my father is? I got you, babe. Look, I got it where it counts. In the wallet. Or virtual wallet for you cryptocurrency and NFT babes. Need help day trading? Reorganizing your portfolio? Need to make a call to Warren Buffett at 9 p.m.? I'm your bruh. I work hard and live that grind lifestyle. 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day, baby. You gotta be ready to make a move at any second. Be willing to cancel on friends and family for $1. Don't even try to get your kids' hopes up. Let them know you're not even gonna try to make it to a single one of their games this season. If you want to be like me or with me, you gotta be a risk taker and bet it all. Like how I'm risking being seen with you in public. That JPEG of a chimp smoking a Sherlock Holmes pipe? You should buy it. Fair market value on that kind of artistic chimp masterpiece is $500 alone. And he's poised to only appreciate in value. Like how only I can appreciate you. I like someone who believes in themselves. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then how can the market put value on you? Namaste.
Yeah. I hate you.
You just wrote the pilot for Alpha Babies.
Hate you. Thank you, Mark. This guy's a millionaire, and I can't. I got nothing.
His dad's got a yacht.
Yeah, must be nice.
It's just crackheads.
What, an audience?
Hi, we're still doing a thing. Thanks. Hey, Milk.
Hey, Jesse.
Knowing your love of beverages, I thought you would be perfect. For this dating profile. Let's hear your dating profile from Mello Yello.
Mello Yello?
Uh-huh.
I thought you wrote, Melony, hello, it's a taggin'.
Oh, shit. I was wondering.
Oh, shit.
That was too awkward.
I was wondering why they were here.
Yeah, not for support or anything.
No.
It's a stat.
No. Hi, Melanie.
Hi.
Hi.
What the fuck's going on?
Clearly not this show, but maybe the next one?
Yeah. All right. Hi. Yes.
Quite.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi.
Something high five just happened.
Uh-huh.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
I'm doing a dating profile for Mello Yello.
All
Yeah.
right.
A cougar sylph, soda I'd like to fuck, that, as the name suggests, is always down for piss play. My picture is a little old, but don't worry. I've had some work done. If you go on this date, you will learn that all the work was botched. I'm highly caffeinated, so I stay up all night long. And I'm highly hydrating, so we can play in piss all night long. And once we've showered off the golden shower, you can even bring me home to meet your parents. But I have to warn you, I've probably pissed on your father. Kissy emoji.
All right. Oh, thank you.
It's
a lot of piss.
Yeah.
Never enough. I mean,
well, thank you, Milk and Melanie. Here I go and give you an obscure beverage to riff on, and then you throw it away.
okay.
I didn't know you could tag out. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
We've
do that with
introduced-
someone for the rest of the show?
Sure. We've introduced a new mechanic to the show.
Go get my stuffed animal.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. Won't be on the show if I try to book you, but Milk will get you in for a segment. All right, fine.
I created their username handle. I get this.
All right. That's
Royalties.
This was your payment. Now you're no longer beholden to Milk Surface. I mean, that's the best deal you can get. Hey, Benton! Hi!
Yep,
Hi.
that's me.
Someone that dates now, apparently.
You asked what was going on.
Well, that's I want to know. Benton Harshaw, let's hear. Well, you've probably never been on a date with someone as sexy as this. Benton, let's hear your dating profile for a 60-foot-tall robotic loaf of bread.
If you have a gluten allergy, swipe left. I am just saving you time. Little bit about me. I was born in a sanitation facility near Grand Rapids, Michigan. When the coronavirus pandemic was ending, everyone was pouring out their sourdough starters so that they could go clubbing again. The starter mixed with different metals and computer chips, creating me, a 60-foot-tall robotic loaf of bread. My friends sometimes call me Jesse Jones. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking for love on here. I'm a 60-foot-tall robotic piece of bread, but underneath it, I'm just a boy. A boy looking for a girl. Sure, my nipples are muffins. I shit croutons. My penis is a stale Twinkie. But I'm just looking for someone to spend the rest of my days with. For work, I terrorize small towns in Michigan. It doesn't pay much, but the benefits are good. Must be okay with pets. I have a horde of rats and small mammals that follow me, nibbling on my ass and burrowing into where my colon is. My favorite band, the Yeasty Boys. That's a joke. I can do jokes. That's proof because I just did a joke. I am 60 feet tall. A friend of mine who uses the apps told me I needed to make that very clear. I am 60 feet tall. Lastly, as I mentioned, I do have a penis. But it is edible. So I'm looking for a woman who does not give teethy blowjobs. Not even a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Not even like the good amount, you know? I'm very scared of someone eating my penis. It almost happened with my ex, and we haven't spoken since. Please do not swipe right if you just want to eat my penis. Thank you. And remember, do not eat my penis. Please do not eat my penis. That's the end.
The number of profiles that at some point include the phrase, please do not swipe right if you plan to eat my penis. It would be shocking. You would be surprised. You'd be surprised by how many have to include that.
So many.
Yeah.
Mine's literally the opposite.
Pew pew. Segment 5. So we can get the hell out of here, but I don't get to leave. I'm here forever.
I'm gonna drive home late tonight and watch you see you again.
Yeah.
And that midnight oil.
Just head in my hands, just sobbing. Just watch my back, just heave.
I knock on the glass with a 6-pack. I'm like, my friend.
Segment 5. Department of Tourism. Want to go somewhere? Boy, howdy. Me too, pal. But where? How could you possibly decide? With all 360 degrees of shit to see, how will you ever be able to make up your mind? Well, how about these 3 life things try to sell you on a destination? In Department of Tourism, it's your job to try and convince the indecisive traveler that your place is the one they should want to visit, or put down roots, whole new ass roots. Just live in a place, not just visit. Just live there forever.
Yeah, stay.
Like I do here. Mark Burg. Hey, what did I give you? Yes.
You gave me a town.
I did. Oh, all right. Apparently, I have to straight.
Don't
I
have
gotta
to
turn
groan
those,
about it.
I'm gonna turn those off so they don't have to edit that out of episodes. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Let's hear your tourism guide for Sorry-Not-Sorrysburgh.
All right. Do you yearn to be a total prick to those around you and try to pass off your behavior as you just trying to live your best life? Well, maybe you should consider visiting Sorry-Not-Sorrysburgh. Here in Sorry-Not-Sorrysburgh, we believe that you are the most important person in your direct universe. Did your child just knock over a display stand that our employee spent over 6 hours trying to set up? No problem! We here just say, sorry, not sorry, and move on with our day with little to no remorse for our actions. When you say this magic phrase, any resident nearby will know that you're just trying to maintain positive vibes only. In fact, any perceived negative vibes will have you placed in front of a tribunal for summary judgment. Sorry, not sorry, positive vibes only.
Mm-hmm.
From the friendly airport staff to our overly helpful gas station attendants, our residents are always helping to welcome in guests to our town and show them the sorry, not sorry lifestyle. Did your checked bag go missing from your flight? Well, maybe it's because we x-rayed that shit and we found an absolutely hideous sweater in there, so your bag got lost. Sorry, not sorry, but now you won't have to walk around wearing that appalling eyesore around town. But don't worry, because if this sort of situation happens to you, you'll be given a voucher which can be redeemed at any one of our 6 to 9 general stores for anywhere between 3 and 12 items of clothing. From hoop skirts to Ugg boots, the general store has all your clothing needs. Having trouble finding your way around town? Well, then stop on in at I Can't Even, where our town experts will share in your cathartic experience, and you can just can't even yourself as much as your heart desires. But make sure not to mention how difficult it is to navigate around town unless you want to get hit with an okay boomer. And if you need an extra pep in your step, make sure to stop by one of our 73 cafes to grab yourself a pumpkin spice latte. Not just because it's the fall, but because it's the only type of coffee we sell year-round. Sorry, not sorry. So get yourself a Greyhound bus ticket today and head on down to Sorry-Not-Sorrysburgh, where every day you can be sorry, not sorry, and just vibe all day.
Yeah. You can only get there by bus. Thank you, Mark. Oh, so good to have you back.
Thank you.
I mean that. Genuinely. Just in case everybody here is concerned that I shit on you too much during a show.
I'm not worried.
It's the angry emails after the show you send us that makes me question, but yeah.
I had to put on a strong face for the program, but now that I have this keyboard in front of me and my grit teeth. Mark, how can people get more Mark Burg in their lives?
Ooh, that's a good question. You could go to college at Sacramento Community College, and you can find me there.
Nice.
You can find me on Discord and YouTube at Captain Blunder. I haven't touched my Captain Blunder page in like a year and a half. Right. You could send me a letter. My address.
Do it.
I'm not going to give you my address.
1710 Broadway, care of Stab Comedy Theater. We'll send it to Mark.
Exactly. Perfect. That's.
Thank you, Mark. And when are the next Cap Puns coming up?
Capital Punishment on December 2nd at Luna's Cafe. Be there and make sure to show up to Stab Comedy Theater at least once a week for your daily dose of good comedy goodness.
Oh, that's nice. If only. If only
That's what
they
I'm saying.
did.
That's why people are so depressed these days. They're not getting enough stab in their life.
Not getting that good comedy goodness.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Friday. It's all we ask of you. It's all we ask.
Right? COVID's over. Get the fuck outside.
Yeah. Sit at random intervals in
Go
the theater.
go have a drink with some stranger and then maybe go take their kidneys after the show. Whatever.
Whatever you need to do to get out and about.
Yeah.
Don't live in fear, guys. Thank you, Mark.
Don't let the Dems stop you.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking. Milk. Hi there.
Hi.
Let's wrap up your portion of this program. Milk, make us want to visit Goodwill-sylvania.
Oh, I got something for this.
Okay. Good.
Welcome to Goodwill-sylvania. You tired that are going to places that everyone else wants to go? Why not come where no one wanted to go? But your grandpa had to come here 12 years ago because it's all he could afford. It's like, nom, but not. Goodwill-sylvania. It's here. We used to be a lot cheaper. Now we're kind of... It takes just as much to get here as it does anywhere. There's really not much incentive. Goodwill-sylvania. Every once in a while you might find a jacket that you like. Some dude came and got something and put it on Instagram. That was cool. Goodwill-sylvania. No, the rest. Oh, you're just here for the job fair? Yeah.
All right.
My favorite thing on Stab is when I can clearly see that someone has nothing written and they still look at their pen or pad.
Well, that was part of the bit. Was he's like reading it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So earlier, my one prompt, I was like, I'm just going to improv this one.
What?
Well, hold on. So that was the verses. I was like, that one I'm going to improv. Sure. This one, I ran out of time.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then you outsourced one of them.
Yeah.
Like what J.C. Penney does with their clothing.
Well, yeah, that's because my original plot for that one fell to pieces. I was going to have visual aid, multi-parts. I hired a choir.
Sure.
It didn't work.
Well, I'm glad you joined us to do 40% of what you were asked.
That's why they call me 40% milk.
No, we appreciate the honey, Milk. You were asked like Monday or something, Tuesday probably. It was probably Tuesday. So thank you for helping out in all of the ways that you helped Milk.
Wait, are you saying I wasn't the first choice?
No, I was.
Okay.
You were.
When were you asked?
I don't know. Like
I had
a couple weeks ago.
Somebody dropped. That's what it was. So that's why you're here. That's why
a comedian dropped out of a show.
I know,
what?
right? It's crazy.
You can do that. You can
I
drop
prefer
out of
no.
You can
I'd
drop
prefer
out
you
of this
to.
show.
They drop dead.
You can just message the host 2 hours before and be like, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, I have never had that happen.
I got
Milk.
a thing.
How can people enjoy more milk surface where they work and bake?
Well, if they're around the Sacramento area, pull up Tinder. I'm lonely. You can find me at Nymphomercial, wherever you get podcasts. Domain Days, wherever you get podcasts. You can come into the Stab Theater when it's cold at night and no one's here, and you can hear me crying above the bathrooms in a little camp that I've made. You can also find my podcast Radio Flom. It's spelt funny, so it's hard to find. Just type in FLOMM. It's unlike any podcast you've ever heard. I'm not saying that's a good thing. It's just true.
I like it. I like Flom.
I do too.
Though I haven't listened. I don't listen to it. I don't listen to podcasts, guys. Who does that?
If you are going to listen to podcasts, do it on Good Pods.
Yeah, Good Pods app. You got the Good Pods app? Check it out. Thank you, Milk. So good. We're going to be doing some brainstorming this weekend to try and make me not hate being here. That's not
profitable.
Benton! Hey, before we get to you closing this out, and I just noticed I misspelled your... Hopefully you got the gist.
I didn't, actually.
Okay, good. Good.
Makes it better.
That's what happens when you make a fake compound word. It won't spell check you, and then you end up sending it wrong. And
yeah, no, I was like, that's not. What is that a reference to?
I hope. Well, you know what? Whatever you did with it, Benton. How can people enjoy more Benton Harshaw in their lives?
When does this come out?
2024. I don't know.
Okay. So I can't plug any dates.
There's people watching. Plug dates.
I'm in Sonora tomorrow night. If anyone watching is in Sonora, closing out a show in Sonora.
Good.
Never been to Sonora before. Toys for Tots, December 2nd. At the Comedy Spot.
Come to my show instead.
Why'd you look?
Well, it's for charity, so I'll plug it. And then some random dates in SF, and I don't have my. There's the first week of December is busy, but I can't remember. But check Bad Boy Benton on Instagram. That's where you'll find me.
For sure. I need to change your info. I need to change most people's titles. I probably have like Benton Harshaw on Twitter or some nonsense, and that platform doesn't exist anymore.
I don't even have a Twitter.
I found
no one does.
Yeah, no one's about to.
Benton Harshaw. This was supposed to be. Oh, sure. If I click on it, you offer a suggestion for how to spell it properly? Fuck you, Google. You were given the town of All Canibals-ton, or that's what it was supposed to be. You got All Canibals-ton. Just one N.
Oh, it's a town?
Canibals-ton, you know.
I thought it was a municipality. That fucks this all up.
I mean, I did. All right, listen.
I made a map.
I'll just do the bit.
It is in Department of Tourism. So the gist of the segment is town.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you change how the taxes work, then the joke is fucked.
You know
I don't even feel guilty for barely writing this one.
Half the people on the show can't read. You're fine.
About a quarter of the show hasn't been done according to what was asked. So, Ben, just give us whatever the fuck you scrabbled.
All right. You walk in to you need a job. You walk into a restaurant, and some guy comes up to you, and he's kind of creepy looking. He's kind of a weird looking guy. Sure, got big old blonde highlights. Looks like Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men. We've seen that movie.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
looks like that. He goes, "Welcome to All Canibals-ton. It's a restaurant themed after the popular show and documentary on Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm the mascot, Jeffrey the Eater. So you want to work here? Well, there's a few things that you should know. This is a restaurant, though it is modeled as a musty studio apartment with a futon with bloodstains on it. It's a few things you should also know. The uniform is a baggy gray hoodie and sunglasses. Plastic gloves always, not even just when we're handling the food. Every third drink we serve is drugged. We only serve people from Minneapolis. The menu is mostly finger foods. Haha, little joke we have. We have other foods, liver foods, brain foods, toe foods, other various foods. The police come by sometimes, but then we just pretend this is a studio apartment. The benefits, fuck it, it's not written.
Oh, you give other people.
Oh, improv for me, but not for thee.
Do it. Go for it. This show used to be written. Go ahead.
It did. Most of them are written.
Okay.
Just like most of our customers
There
never
you go.
leave. And that's the end of the bit. But I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the night,
please.
even after the show's over.
Please do. Will never not be hard. And Stab is over! Thank you for joining us tonight. And of course, a very special thank you to our amazing panel, Mark Burg, Milk Surface,
Melony Ford.
Benton Harshaw, and Melony Ford. A brief appearance featuring Melony Ford. Want to catch the Stab show live as it happens? Well, if you want it all uncomfortably in your business, you can come on down to the Stab Comedy Theater in person, or you can catch it from a comfortable distance on Stab TV on Twitch. Either way, Friday nights at 7, and you're there. Or if you'd like a more leisurely ingestion of the Stab show, you can get Stab via the podcast provider of your choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or the Good Pods app. And that's all we got for you tonight, folk. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones. And you've been pretty gosh darn amazing your own selves. Oh, don't think it's not going noticed. Good night. Oh, we're done.
You're also on Spotify. I don't know if you know
We
that.
are, but we stopped mentioning Spotify when it was briefly problematic. I don't know. There was a thing.
We're worried about that?
Oh, yeah.
No.
What are you, Joni Mitchell?
No,
What-
it was a thing that I was supporting. I was being supportive.
It happened right as we started plugging Good Pods, right?
Yeah. So we changed it.
I was legitimately mad that Joni Mitchell took her music off Spotify as like protest.
You're welcome.
I was like, that actually makes me care about something.
Yeah. finally, Benton cared about something.
Yes.
It took that.
Well, this is the longest stab I've ever done.
Yeah,
822 is.
This has been a long.
Yeah.
It was,
I'm bleeding.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know that has anything to do with the length of the show. It's just a thing. All right, guys. There's no 8 o'clock because otherwise we would have been to it already. And we're not quite close enough to have you guys like sit in a 40-minute pre-show. So we're gonna stop
Why
down.
not? The pre-shows are pretty cool.
They were
Well,
real
sure.
fans.
I'll do an hour right now.
Just go ahead. Just drop a hot 30 here, Benton, and we'll be.
I'll just sing one Christmas song I don't know the lyrics to for 40 minutes.
Or
Which
I'll
Christmas
just go so that we can reset this place. And get you guys ready for the Comedy Yacht Club coming up at 9. But can you really ever truly be ready for Comedy Yacht Club? Not really. We're going to send you guys over to Desert Bus. It might be one of the last times that we can send you to Desert Bus for this year.
Where are they going?
Donate. It's a charity. You know Desert Bus?
Yeah, what is that?
It's they play. You know the Desert Penn and Teller Desert Bus game?
Driving sim.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out. But it's a structure for a fundraising thing. They're all Canadian. It's wonderful. Desert Bus for Hope. That's the thing. So go enjoy that. We'll see you back here in about 40-ish minutes. Well, 30. You know what? I should almost do a pre-show. Just
Split
go.
the difference.
Just
Here,
go.
just everyone join in the singing. I hear those rainbows singling.
Go check out Desert Bus, and we'll see you back here at 9 o'clock for Comedy Yacht Club. Bye, guys. Hold on for the radio.
Something bum with the something burning down.
I'm Jewish. I just know the melody.
Pulled in town in a police car. Daddy said it took you just a little too far.